How's it going, guys? So we're here with yet another video. It's gonna be another movie review. Just saw Jurassic World Rebirth. I think it's what they call it. I probably wasn't looking at the full title, but I know it's Rebirth. So basically it is another adaptation down the franchise. This is known as like a reboot of Jurassic World, so it's like they redid it, you know, all new characters. No Owen Grady or anything like that. They're not going to be in the new film. I recognize one of the actresses as Black Widow. I don't know her actual, you know, name in general, but I could tell by the face. But, man, this movie was a doozy. It really, to me, it honestly didn't need to be made. You know, the whole premise of the film is that, you know, their excuse at least, is they need to get DNA blood samples from like 3 different dinosaurs, one in the water, one in the land, and one in the air. And the whole time, you know, you had them formulate a team. You had that one dude that you knew was gonna turn on them in the end. You had a family that was kind of innocent in all this, but they joined the group based off just how it happened. You know, just they happened to be in the same situation. I thought the movie was okay, you know, character-wise at least. At least some of the characters kind of pulled you in a bit. You know, you had you guys know me so well. I don't know names. So I'm just going to go based off. You had the boyfriend in the beginning of the movie. Kind of a little douchey. Already you felt like slapping the shit out of him. He has like almost like a near-death experience type of thing, and then ever since then he kind of like steps up a bit, and he's, you know, not, you know, so goofy as from when you first saw him. You had the daughter that eventually found like a baby dinosaur, and that was kind of like, you know, how Mandalorian holds Grogu. Like that was something that she was, that's what it looked like to me at least. Yeah, what can I say? The whole movie was just, you know, throughout the movie, some of the team members once in a while will get chewed up by a dino, and oh well, they're gone. But I hate to say it, this is like the one time I'm actually stumped with a movie review. There's really nothing to talk about with it. It just felt like it shouldn't have been really made. I know why they made it, because they sat down in their chairs and they went, no, excuse me, not chairs, executive couches, right? Where does rich people lay on? And they were like, well, guys, Jurassic World is kind of dying, you know, what should we do? We'll make another one, and it'll be about them getting medicine. I just feel like it was so unnecessary. You really didn't need to make the movie at all. I keep saying that, and it's true. You know, they just did it for the corporate money. Like, ooh, yeah. Play the theme song a couple times. It'll real people in. God. But yeah, there's really nothing to say about it. I'm sorry. It's just like this. It's literally just straightforward. They went to the island. They collected the medicine samples. The dude that you knew was gonna turn on them dies. They get the samples. They run off and happily ever after. There was a part at the end where, okay, I remember this dude's name because I'm fresh off the movie. Duncan, which was, he had this scene in the end of the movie where, you know, he held up a flare and a dino was chasing him. And I thought it was a little weird. I felt like he could have just thrown the flare instead of holding it. I guess it was for dramatic effect or whatever. So the whole time you're thinking, oh, well, he's dead. They're driving off in a boat. They see a flare and they're like, oh, shit. And then he's somehow in the water and just alive. So I can't explain that shit. But I think the movie's decent. You know, if you're a kid going into this and you don't know what Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is, I guess you probably won't care as much. But if you know the whole franchise and everything, you know why they made the movie, and this Now, I'm not going to say don't go see it. You can go see it. I know they have badass popcorn buckets or anything. You go for them. But, it was an okay movie. It's just one of those things I can't talk about a lot. And usually, you know, let's be honest, I don't talk a lot about a lot of movies. But this one is the most stumping. I can't really think of a point to talk to you guys about. But, if I had to rate it, do I even rate the movies anymore? I don't look back on my videos. I might rate them. I gotta give it like a good 5, 6 out of 10, somewhere between there. Because it was decent. You know, if all the characters are boring, then I would have just dropped the whole movie for me. But most of them were good. A lot of stupidity around the film. The level of stupidity you'd see in like a Friday the 13th movie. You know, I always hate the people that just like stare at the problem, like, and then it's like, if it were me at least, I'd be running. But that's pretty much it. Go see it if you want to see it. I don't think it's needed, but whatever. They made it, they made it. If they're going to make more, they'll make more. But let's just hope the next time isn't going to be some McDonald's corporate, and that's how they start the movie, and they're like, well, we need more meat. Dino meat. We'll have somebody go out there and get dino meat. That's going to be the next fucking excuse. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little movie review video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.